Today on
It's a new
Iron
lingo.
Kingdom.
You mean the desert, the plain
No.
of sand?
The airship.
It's a new design. We'll get there in time. The share ship filled with crystal board.
Wait. So are you telling me there are ships that people share?
It's like an Airbnb.
That's another
So my
future
first-
idea.
My first question is, who shares the ship?
In the world of Andaria, heroes are born and will come together to save everyone.
I'm your host, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, and today's episode is episode 2, the madness of it all, part 2. Guys, in part 1, you saw a lot of interesting things. We left off with the Chronomancer making an epic appearance in the Red City. Present in that location is Arky, Otorius, Findalar. Tom is not with us today, but Findalar is there. Bludgy, who has now somehow come back to life, and the Loot, who has somehow come back to life. The Chronomancer turned to you, and when we last episode stated that you have the final leg of your journey coming up, we now begin from that moment. Findalar, it is of the utmost importance that you join me. He puts his hand up. Findalar looks around and looks at you guys. You can role play if you wish.
Just Findalar, my lord Chronomancer.
It is important that he comes with me. Your places are here.
I see. Well,
Stay here.
Finn, we'll talk to the Red Knight then. And see you soon?
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck.
Findalar walks up to the Chronomancer. Good luck, guys. They disappear. You can role play.
Do you know why the Chronomancer popped up? I guess some high wizard stuff. Very well. We're here on a mission. Off to the Red Knight. So we go to
All right.
his main keep.
You know, I have to say that I came along because you guys said you had some a big mission you're going to do, and now the wizard that was leading us just left us. So what are we doing here?
We are here.
Good question.
Good question. No, we're here to see the Red Knight. All right, for guidance about all these strange issues going on, considering the madness and the general state of disarray of the world. And Bludgy, if you don't know why you're here, frankly, neither do I. You can go at any time.
Well, I'm here because you're taking my talent with you, and the Loot is very
The
talented.
loot is not. I don't.
It doesn't belong to you.
Yeah, this is some weird
I know you tried to
thing
say that last time.
that he suddenly works for you. I don't know what's happening. In any case, just be quiet. We're going to see the Red Knight. He's an ancient, and
Everyone, please don't fight over me.
Let's just all act accordingly then, right?
exactly a little decorum.
Yes.
Bludgy, I understand you're used to moving in rougher circles, but now you're in high society.
Okay,
here.
everyone, don't relax. I'll act very accordingly.
Very good. Onward.
Say.
Was that purpose? That was funny. Okay, so you guys, you're standing in the middle of the Red City. Where do you want to go?
I assume I
Tower.
know where to find the Red Knight. I must have seen him before as a
Yes.
governor of the Sunken City.
Yes, you're also a hero that fought and killed a necromancer here, and you've been to Red City 1,000 times.
I did do that.
So tell me, Rob, where are you
Didn't
going
want
to
to bring it up. But it is true.
Didn't want to rub it in nobody's face or nothing, but
It is true. I've had many adventures here. This one will be This is important, no doubt. So off to the Red Knight's, waiting room. His reception room.
What?
The high court, the courtroom.
The courtroom. So
Where's
you have-
the king's court, where he sits.
Isn't
and
it in the keep?
the keep, where the Red Knight sits and meets people and greets them.
So you work for the Red Knight? Yes, I'm a big-time hero. So where do you go to meet him? At the Red Knight's waiting room.
Of course.
Oh, that's pretty cool. He doesn't have like a castle or something? Nope. Just a waiting
It's
room.
a room in the castle, obviously.
Just like
It's
imagine a
inside
doctor's
the
office,
castle.
just red.
It's got some great
It's
magazines.
inside there.
Yes.
Sure.
Well, you know why they want to go to the waiting room, right? So that they can hold.
Yes.
Well, that is our favorite thing to do.
Instead of where's Waldo, it's where's Carl. Where's Carlinger? Anyway, I digest. So you guys begin to walk through the streets. The first thing you notice when you walk through the streets is that, as I mentioned last time, the madness is in fact absolutely here. People are running in the streets, sometimes from things that seem to be in their own mind, and sometimes from manifestations that you see actually manifest in the air. For example, you see one small boy running from, looks like 2 gargoyles that are flying in the sky, and they're trying to attack him, and he's trying to run from them. The boy must be only like 7, 8 years old, human, and he's just running, screaming for his dad and his mom. And just running by.
I run after the gargoyle. If I see that,
Yeah.
I'm running out. I'm gonna try to help that kid.
Okay, you run over
That's right.
towards the kid,
Yeah.
and you guys just chill out.
Well,
I'm not there.
Sorry.
I'll follow
Sure.
him, so I want to see what's on with these gargoyles.
You follow him, okay. All right. Okay, so you run over, you see the kid is there, the kid's like literally ducking on the ground, and the gargoyles are like pinpoint aggressively attacking him
But
only.
are they doing damage to him when they touch
Yeah,
him?
like
They're like scratching him.
And we can see scratches on the boy's
can
back.
I
Yes.
get in between them and the kid? That's
could
kinda-
throw- yeah, you
That's
could.
what I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you throw yourself in the way, the gargoyles start attacking you, and then they kind of just like break out of it and then fly up a little bit since they can't get to the kid anymore. And you see they're kind of mad.
So these gargoyles are real. I mean, physically there.
Yeah. Dan, you're gonna play the kid for me.
Oh! My arm hurts! Who are you?
All right, you'll be all right. We're gonna get rid of these things. We gotta
Oh.
get you someplace safe.
Oh, that's a cool suit.
Thank you.
Can you blast those gargoyles down? They keep bothering me. They keep trying
These
to kill me.
gargoyles, how did they appear?
I don't know. They just came out and started running after me, and then they started to scratch me. They're bad. They're bad gargoyles.
Have you ever thought of these gargoyles
Your mom
prior
shows up.
to this event?
Huh?
Have you ever thought of these gargoyles prior
Elliot,
to today?
come here. Are you okay?
Oh, good. Does he?
No, this
What
guy's gonna
happened,
blast down the
honey?
gargoyles that keep attacking us with his suit.
You're here to help us?
Of course.
Yes.
But I just have some questions first. So these gargoyles, when did they first appear?
Oh,
Really?
You're terrible with kids. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm gonna help.
It's like grilling this kid.
last week.
Come, Elliot. Let me see your
Answer my
arms.
question.
This is perfectly normal.
Ow!
Yeah, it's perfectly normal. Gargoyles just appeared out of the sky, chasing a little kid. And I'm just gonna question him while there's murderous demons.
The gargoyles are waiting.
That's perfectly normal.
He said the gargoyles are sitting up there.
They're perfectly normal.
They're waiting.
They're
He's
waiting.
watching them in terror.
The guy who is Captain Ranged Target here.
I was gonna say,
is
yeah,
worried
yeah.
about the things in the sky.
Can you do something?
Come
Fine.
here, Elliot. Come
Okay,
here,
I
Elliot.
shoot the gargoyle.
I
Okay,
saw
with
to
what? The blunderbuss?
right his arm.
No, I use my rifle since it's
Okay, so
far
fire.
up in the sky.
But go ahead and hold. It's all right.
Ugh, 12.
12. You fire, it goes wide. The gargoyles evade, and they start making their way down to attack you.
Oh, great.
Good.
Fear
Bring it
not.
Oh my God!
Fear
Elliot,
not.
come over here.
Stay behind us.
16.
We'll take care of this.
I just
16,
wanna-
blocked.
Can I have a gun?
And 15.
No.
Elliot,
Blocked.
So take half, or take
Take half damage?
half damage, or take a shot to one of your items, your armor or weapons.
Or
Your
take
choice.
full? What does it take?
No, it's
Take half damage,
yeah,
or
it's either
take
one.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'll take half damage on one, and
Oh,
I'll
that's
take
right.
the other on my bracer.
Okay, so damage comes in from the one is 5 damage. You take 2.
Great.
Okay, that is the attack. You go first. What do you want to do, Rob?
Okay, I'll fire at the one who just attacked me.
Okay,
Here we go. 22.
that's a hit.
Okay. 6 and okay, 7 damage.
Hit it with 7 damage. Thing hits. Obviously, it gets hurt. You see the bullet go through it, and it goes. And the other one disappears. Well played.
Are my wounds still fresh?
No, the wounds go away when that happens.
Wow.
Oh, thank the gods.
How did you do that?
Once the gargoyles disappeared, apparently the damage they did does as well.
My arm is okay.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
well.
you, kind sir.
You're welcome.
We are off to see the Red Knight to put all these difficulties
We must go.
in the proper order.
We're glad you're safe.
Yes.
You look like Arky from the stories of the Celestial War. Did anybody ever tell you that?
I am Arky Fint, actually. That's why I'm here. To see the Red Knight. We're gonna save the day once again.
Another mission?
Another mission. It's been a long time.
You really? I thought you were in the Sunken City.
I was. Just got into town.
Wow.
Hey, it's Botorius, too.
Botorius?
Right.
Can I see?
that kid
Can I
looks
see your
familiar.
axe?
Well, right here. I was just going to take down these gargoyles with
He
it.
pulls out a diamond axe that's glowing with white light.
No, you can't touch it. Can't touch
Can
it. No.
Can I
No.
see it? Can I hold
Sorry.
it?
Stop it,
No.
stop it.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. That's okay.
man.
Maybe another
Oh
time.
my.
Now we must be off.
We must be off, Mom. We'll be back.
Now,
We're going
I
to see
think-
the Red Knight.
That's very nice, Elliot. Not
Okay.
you, honey. Not you, honey.
It was nice to meet you both.
Yeah, Mom. It was nice to meet you.
Be well.
Red Knight.
Take care
Oh,
now.
isn't he, darling?
He is.
Good luck to both of you
Okay.
on your mission. I hope all goes well. And
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I'm kind of like a.
be quiet.
All right, let's go, buddy. Let's go. I start walking away.
okay.
I'll see you later.
Let's go.
The loot walks over to you, goes like this, pulls out a rose, and gives it to you. For your troubles, enjoy your day.
Cute.
Dan, this kid might have a different dad by the end of the episode, too.
You just shut Bludgy down.
Yes.
But the loot came up. Okay.
Okay. You guys start walking to the keep. You're making your way there. This it looks like that all of the guards, all the knights, most of them have been taken out of the city because you've been here many times before, and it just looks not desolate, but like maybe like a skeleton crew. So there's townspeople, but not as many as there once was. There's guards, but not many as there once was. You imagine they're off to war. They're in another city. They're fighting. God forbid they've been killed. You don't know what the situation is, but you guys just make your way through the streets and looking for the Red Knight's keep.
So the town is just like kind of like dead.
It's like the whole. It's almost like. It's
Like
a-
the Indian village at the beginning of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. When all the kids are gone, and
Yes.
it seems like it,
Oh, yeah. To
Yes.
find the seed. It's like, oh yeah. It is like that.
He's cataloging his brain at
it's
the
all
moment.
desolate and hopeless. And
Yes.
Desolate.
Yes, it's a very odd feel for a kingdom that is usually known as like the bastion of hope for mortals. So you guys make your way to the keep, and there's some guards there. You can roleplay.
Greetings.
Greetings, Mr. Fint and Notorious Lowbridge.
Yes.
Yes, we're here to see the Red Knight.
Yes. Have you made an appointment with him?
I believe Findalar had made an appointment. I didn't. I've just arrived to speak to him on urgent business.
Yes, of course.
So if that's a problem, we'll take Findalar's appointment. Time. Because he had to leave.
It is not a problem.
He
Of
was
course
with
it's
us,
not.
but he
I
is
am
not now.
I'm required to ask,
I understand.
but I will bring you inside. He brings you in. He turns around very rigidly and then walks very in form. Nice day today, huh?
Well,
Actually,
sadly,
things
the
are kind of.
oppressive nature of events prevents me from enjoying it.
Yes. This windstorm really came in out of nowhere, huh? Seemingly brought in by the wizard Lauren Hicks, I believe. A windstorm. Lauren Hicks always
Lovely Lauren.
throwing her weather our way.
Yeah, girl.
We call this storm Lauren. Storm Lauren. It's a category 1. Yes. Okay, so he brings you inside. We also have coming in. Thank you. 1,000 stars from Lauren Hicks. Thank you so much.
Yay.
Thank you, Lauren.
500 stars coming in from Andrew. Give a reroll to Dan for making me laugh so much. So, Dan, you get 500 stars.
Thank you,
Reroll.
Andrew.
Awesome. Guys, we appreciate the donations always. Thank you. So you guys walk into the Red City. They bring you inside. Inside, it's actually very active. People are walking back and forth. There are a lot of guards here. And they bring you into a room where you'll be doing your waiting.
Good.
As you wait for the Red Knight. That's fun, isn't it? We're now going to go outside.
Magazines?
Yes, there's absolutely magazines there.
Highlights.
Highlights?
I saw that coming. I didn't even say it. I was thinking it, and I didn't say it. That's it.
Jinx. You owe me a soda.
Goofus and Gallant.
We go outside somewhere south of the Red City to find Relic walking in the desert. Over your head, though, the storm is in a different state and is actually a bit of lightning. This is not uncommon in these times, when these last few days. It notices that ever since Dragano came, the storms have been very rampant. You've been walking by yourself, traveling from Eastwatch and traveling all the way through. When you started getting close to the Red City, and there's a lot of Red Knights there, and you notice that you're getting a lot of weird looks, and you didn't know if you were welcome there. So you do have a decision now if you want to head to the Red City or try to go south to Sunken City, to go to Anwar, to go to Ravensclaw, anywhere you want to go. It's your choice. What do you want to do?
I am going to continue to Sunken City.
Okay.
That was the plan from the get-go.
Okay. So you bypass the Red City and you're making your way towards Sunken City. It's a long journey, but obviously it's the one you're going to take. Richard Wild, my weekly reroll goes to Rob. Good to see Arky back.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Richard.
So, Charles, I don't know if she gave it, but I gave Brooke my weekly reroll. Brooke, you got a weekly reroll.
Thank you, Charles.
Mad Dog.
So you're on your way. As you're traveling, you see something very interesting. You see an airship coming in, and the airship is flying pretty low to the ground, probably about 15 feet off the ground or so, and it's going up and down any dunes and traveling across. You can see Sapphire is lit up and moving in such a way. It looks like it's the way that it guides the ship along. The interesting thing, though, is on the ship, you see that there's a battle. And you see, actually, gnomes getting thrown off the ship and landing on the ground. And you see some Red Knights in battle with Crystalborn fighting on top of the ship. And you're starting to think that after a time, you see the things that were showing you that the ship is being driven just stops. And the ship is just driving forward. And at times, it scrapes the dunes, and the ship's going up and down. And it's probably about a mile or so away. Eventually, it smashes into a dune, flips, and you see everybody just go flying out of the ship. It's probably about 10, 12, 15 knights, something like that, and a horde of Crystalborn like yourself. What would you like to do?
I will begin to approach the fray and see what is going on over there.
Okay. You start making your way again. It's about a mile away. You start making your way over there. And that is where we are. We're now going to go over to someone else. Abyssia.
Yes.
You are looking around, and you see a woman who has wings, looks very angelic, and you're in a place that you've been before. Behind her are floating rocks. The sky is the sun, but in space. The purple light is below you.
Where am I?
You asking me, or you saying in game?
In game.
You are everywhere and nowhere all at once. You have no form. You are a spirit.
I've been here before. I've seen you.
Normally our existence is secret. Not many know of us. If I am given permission, I will explain more to you.
Can you explain why I came here? Why I was brought here?
You brought yourself here. To me, I believe.
Why? Who are you?
Do you have any recollection of when you were young?
Vaguely now. Things seem distant.
Distant how?
Almost as though they were dreams. Nothing solid anymore. Everything feels like it's in motion. Nothing's fragmented. It feels fragmented for me.
I can see that. You recall your father?
I do. Is he here?
He is not here. He did pass. I do worry about him, because I believe that he would be with Andaria, but now the souls that are within Andaria are in danger.
So you knew my father.
Yes. He was my husband. You, my daughter.
What? How? What? Father never told us exactly this about you.
I was not permitted to see you when you first came here. But it seems that now you have sought me. Where is your physical form?
I lost it long ago, and then I was placed into a
The physical
machine
form.
of metal.
The physical form is the illusion. Your consciousness is really what you are. Your light, your soul. But your form still carries it now. Look at you. I can see what you are. Did you ever wonder why you birthed the wings? Isn't that obvious?
I was a little curious, yes. But nothing I could have ever imagined. So what are you exactly?
We are angels, created to serve Andar by the Queen long ago.
Have you known me my whole life?
Of course. I have seen every adventure you've gone on. It is a privilege to watch you grow, my dear.
Forgive me, I'm very happy to meet you.
I'm happy to meet you. Like I said, I was not permitted to go back down to see your father again.
Well, I'll speak for my siblings and I when I say that we really missed you. And we've loved you our whole lives.
I was always with you. And sometimes with my limited magical ability, I would try to do things to help bring you and your family together. I even saw your friend the dwarf and I tried to send the ship near him. I was so sure he would have told you about it and brought your father to you, but
Notorious?
yes,
You've seen my father?
yes, a long time ago.
Oh my god.
In the
You
kingdom
never
of...
told me.
I don't understand. In fact, no one up here, all my friends, no one understands.
Surely he
It's
didn't
one of the
realize.
mysteries of this world. Where did Andar come from? How did Dragano, become so powerful? And how come Mr. Blackwater was not known to your friend Botorius? It is one of the great mysteries.
He just didn't realize. He was preoccupied, I'm sure of it.
Yes.
So
Would you like to stay?
there's a lot of trouble going on in Andaria right now.
Yes. I feel Andaria's time is short. But I believe you are here with purpose.
I believe so. I wouldn't have been brought here if I wasn't, or
But you-
came here.
The fact you are here and that you have not gone into the immortal,
Right.
it means that you are tethered, my dear. All of a sudden, you feel danger. Like you need to go back somewhere. You just get like a feeling inside of you.
Okay.
And she sees something's wrong with you. What is wrong?
I feel unease, disruption. I have to go.
You can return when you like. Now that you know I am here, return to me.
How do I have to?
Just think of home.
Okay. What's your name, Mother? Here, while you're here.
My name is Alcia. Like when you leave.
I wanted to make the joke
I
so bad.
can't.
Stop myself.
I didn't make the joke. I just said, like when you leave.
I'll see ya.
Rob's just like, no.
I didn't do that on purpose. I was forming a name and I wrote it down. And when I said it, I was like, oh, it sounds like Alcia.
Pretty good. I'll see ya. Okay. Do you know how I can best aid Andaria in this time?
There is much we need to discuss, and the elders are the ones that we should discuss it with. For now, if you feel uneasy, go, and return when you're ready.
Okay.
I look forward to getting to converse with you more.
Me too. I hug her
She hugs you.
really tight. Does she have wings?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I like feel her wings. I pluck a feather. Okay. I know where to put it. Okay. I'm just kidding. I just hold her tight.
Okay. You're able to make contact with her, and you feel like it's almost because she's a magical creature, because otherwise you feel like you'd be going through her.
Right.
You are able to make contact. All of a sudden, something pulls you down, and you start going flying down, and you're just seeing the clouds, and you're seeing like the upward view going backwards of the sun, the stars, the clouds, and you're just flying down backwards. That's kind of what it's like, yeah. Ulgar. You have jumped off a tower, broken the neck of 2 different vampires, made your way out of Solst. You've just made your way out of Solst. Probably a few hundred feet, and you find yourself in the forest. Behind you, you see the cities in chaos. A purple dragon flies overhead, spraying arcane energy amongst all the half-giants that are attacking. Cultists run in casting dark spells, and the wizards of Solst fend off what they can. In the very distance, you saw when you first looked around atop of the tower where you began this mission, you saw people making their way for the docks in the north and trying to escape on boat. Some people escaped just outside the sea to the west, some even to the south. Where you are, there is no one running, you are alone. You find yourself in the forest, as I mentioned.
Which in which direction am I traveling from the city?
West. Here's
I'm
the-
traveling west.
Yes, west from the city. The city is now, technically, right now, it's your northeast, right in front of you.
Okay. If I keep traveling west, what city will I eventually hit?
Eventually, it'll bring you to the end of a peninsula,
Yep.
where the the Red Knight has an outpost. It's one that you've known it to be abandoned.
An abandoned post of the Red Knight.
It's a keep. It's like an abandoned fortress.
Okay. How far is
Eastwatch is not known as New Solst, Richard.
how far is the trip to the Sunken City?
How far is the trip to the Sunken City? You have walked by in this direction, but you did it north of the water. So you would say it's about a month.
A month to the Sunken City. Okay. How about where else can I go? How far is the journey to the Red City?
Probably about the same, maybe a little less.
Okay. I don't know where I would think immediately to go. If the city's being overrun, the city's being totally set on fire, I don't think I would go back into the city. Well, you know what? Before I start to make any decisions, I just kind of like check myself out. What do I see? What am I looking at?
Take a look at yourself for the first time, and you see that you apparently are some sort of crystal-born. You are made of steel.
Okay.
Inside of you, your crystal is red, and the redness of the crystal is kind of like just coming through all the joints. It's almost like you could feel the suit, but you could tell the suit is not really you. There's a weird sensation, and there's definitely a line in the sand between what you can and can't feel. If someone threw a rock at the suit, would you really feel it? Maybe not. But somehow you can feel your hands and everything else. You're aware that you're bound together and kept together by some sort of magic.
Okay.
And you've experienced this state before, but it was only briefly.
Okay. Yeah, I think the only place I would think to go now is back to the Sunken City. So I want to start traveling to the Sunken City and making a wide berth around Solst.
Okay. So you start traveling, I guess, a little bit more south and then go west. You're just trying to stay away from the city and all the chaos there. You travel for about an hour, and you see a figure running, probably about like 50, 60 feet away from you. First you see the figure, you see it's a man, and you can't see who he is, so you can't tell what's going on. You then see that it's some sort of knight, and the knight is just like running, and he has most of his armor. He has the helm in his hand, and he has his sword in his other hand, and he's just running like crazy.
Humanoid?
Yes.
Okay. I'll start running after him.
Okay. You start running after him. You catch up pretty quick. You're pretty fast. You start getting close to him. Stay back. He pulls out the sword and he throws the helmet on.
I don't mean to hurt you.
Now that you get close to him, you see that he's some sort of vampire, which is confusing to you.
You don't appear to be human.
I'm not quite human. I'm not quite dead or alive. I don't know what I am, but I do know that I will not be long for this world. I have one mission. I will find my son, and then whatever happens to me, be it. So you will leave. Whatever your intention is, you will back away.
My intention is to leave the city.
Well, that is good. Go do it.
Did you have anything to do with what's happening there now?
He's about to speak, and all of a sudden you see 5 vampires. 3 of them run up, and 2 like jump down like land. Come on, Eldrin. You know your home is with us. Back with you. I am not one of you, and I will not stay with you. Oh, what's this? It's the crystal ball. You see one of them looks at the other one, and you see one walks up, and it's somebody that the fans would know who he is. but you don't recognize him, so therefore I can't tell you who it is.
Okay.
Eldarin, how about you help us bag this crystalborn here, and we'll let you go on your way. He looks at you, looks back at them.
I stand up to my full height,
You get up to like 12 feet tall.
and I say, Eldarin tells you that he's not one of you. Neither am I.
Eldarin looks at them, looks at you, and you see him like take a position like against them like this.
I take my position.
The vampires, so be it. They leap up and they go to attack you.
Oh boy.
3 go to attack you. Here we go. 14, a 19, and a natural 20.
Yeesh.
I told you it's me. Teresa. So powerful.
Oh no.
No, it's just lucky rolling every time. Okay, so what are those? Are those hits, blocks? What do you got?
Well, I mean, the natural 20 is a hit.
Yes.
The other 2 are blocks.
Okay. Natural 20 is 12 damage. The
Okay.
block is 8, which you're going to half or deal damage to yourself or take a bash. So in this system, everybody, when something is blocked, they can take a bash to an armor, weapon, or item they're using when anything gets equipped, or they can take half damage. It's their choice. And the other one is 7 damage, which means that would be 3 if you took it.
Okay.
You have 8 and 7 on the table to take as bashes or as hit points. Lord Eldarin gets attacked. They rush to him. He's backing up, fighting them off. You can go.
I will. I'll grab one of the vampires attacking me, and I'll punch him, smash him.
Okay.
18.
18. The vampire is jumping around, trying to slash everything else. He finally gets close. You manage to just grab him in the air, and you bash him in the face. You see stars. Do your damage.
Okay. One.
So you hit him in the face. You see him get dazed and look back at you, and he's like, "You're going to die, Crystalborn." Eldarin attacks. You try to attack him, missing them.
Eldarin is missing them?
Yeah. Two strikes, 2 misses. They attack you again. Here they go. 14, unnatural 20, and a 5 miss.
Yeah, 2 blocks.
2 blocks. Here we go. 5 and 5. Attack Lord Eldarin. A miss and a miss.
All right.
You go.
Okay, let's attack him again. All right, 21.
That's a hit.
Attack him again. Come on, give me more than 1 this time. All right, that's 5, and I will use melee and range damage to bring that up to 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. You hurt. Where'd my pen go? Where'd pencil?
Pencil?
Thank you. Okay, you deal 8 damage. Eldarin attacks. Unnatural 20. 15. He hits twice.
Nice.
He's gonna do 24 plus 8. So he fights, slashes one, and impales another one. And the thing just falls down to the ground. That is that. All of a sudden, you see another vampire join. And he flies in. He's kind of just like flying over, looking around everything else. What do we have here? Crystalborn. You found Ogar. He magnetos down to the ground. He walks amongst them. He kind of like puts his hand up, like to stop them, and they kind of just like wait for him. Ogar, I wish for you to come with us. You see, yes, there is chaos in Sost, but you do not see clearly. You see There are many of us that have been waiting for this time. A time when we can have this city for ourselves. You do not have to be fearful of that. You could be a part of it with us.
Who are you?
Let's just say I am the one who decides your fates. Although it will be not my kingdom to rule, I'm sure I will have a very strong place in it.
I look over at Eldrin. How does he look?
He's just like wiping blood off his face and just standing there.
If this is what you've done to Solst, I won't join you.
We did not do this to souls. You see, Findalar and Arcanum and the silly wizards that think they can protect this place because they don't know how. They let Solst be run rampant with the necromancers for a long time. And then, how long did they control it before the half-giants came in and destroyed everything? But you know what? We'll be here to pick up the pieces. It will be us. Vampire kind. Eldrin, like it or not, you are one of us. And as I said, there is no reason for you to leave. Yes, we do desire the crystal in you. It is very powerful. And my lord wishes it. But a great hero of Vendaria joining our ranks, he would gladly accept your service instead.
Findalar? Where is Findalar?
I believe he's dead.
No.
Yes. Died within the first wave of half-giants.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you are. I don't know if you're some type of vampire, sorcerer, or wizard, but you'll never be half the caster that Findalar was.
I am a wizard. Let me show you. See, he puts his hands out, and you see dark, mist come over and grab you. And it grabs you by the neck, which you think might supposed to be choking you, but it's not. But it does lift you off the ground. And you feel like you're kind of like in the air. You see Eldrin's up, and Eldrin's just kind of grabbing his throat from choking as well. Kill me if you must. Eldrin's just kind of fighting it. What do you do?
I stand there, and I say, I've made the decision to join people like you in the past, and I've spent a lot of time wishing that I were dead. I agree with Eldrin. Kill me if you must.
With pleasure. You see more tentacles go out. They start going into your body, and you feel it almost hit the crystal. And the crystal begins to shake inside of you, and you feel like it's going to crack any second. And with it, it's almost like somebody's breaking your back. You see Eldrin, you see black going through his veins and such. His whole skin complexion seems to change, and he seems to be suffering greatly. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, you see some sort of red light that comes down from the sky, and just seemingly comes out of somewhere up top, and hits you. And you open your eyes, and all of a sudden you see a red angel around you. And she seems to be like an apparition, like a spirit. She's floating amongst you. So in a couple of seconds, you realize it's Abyssia. You see the vampires are on the floor, and they get up. The main vampire gets up as well. What is this? More witchcraft? Eldrin, you are doing from some sort of paladin?
Again, you're not half the battle. You're not half the warrior. Any of my friends are.
Abyssia.
You know not of what you deal with.
What do you do? Take an action.
So I have apparition, right?
Yeah, 6 seconds.
Can I grab Hogar and fly with him?
Sure, if you want to. 3.
Can I grab Hogar
2.
and Eldrin?
If you want to.
I grab both of them and I fly away.
Okay, you fly up, and you kind of tether both of them.
Yeah.
And you realize that the tether is really to him.
Okay.
So you're having trouble grabbing Lord Eldarin
Eldarin.
when you bring him over. But she drags you near to Eldarin. If you want to grab him, you can.
Well, say this again with the tether.
She rises up. She tries to grab you, and she actually does, and rises up. And she goes over towards Eldarin. But she tries to grab Eldarin, and she just right through him.
Oh, okay. So I'll try to grab Eldarin then.
So you grab him with ease, and
Okay.
you fly up into the sky.
Okay. Hold on, Hogar. I've got you.
Abyssia, it's good to see you again.
It's great to see you, my friend.
I guess we both look a little different, don't we?
Just a tad. I like your new digs.
Still getting used to it. So
It
what
suits
happened?
you.
Thank you. So what happened to you?
Apparently my mother is an angel. Creature of some sort. A heavenly creature, and my soul was removed from the crystal, and I flew there. I was brought right to her. Like I did before, remember?
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry. Which
Oh.
way are we flying? Could you bring us west?
hi,
Oh,
Eldarin.
I don't mean to be rude.
it's
And I thank you for saving me. But I must get to my son. Do either of you know Kadok?
No,
I'm sorry.
I've never heard the name.
Well, I didn't mean to interrupt. If you could bring us west to the fortress.
Of course.
Thank you.
So like I was saying,
Okay, we're gonna.
Before we were rudely interrupted.
By the
you
guy
like
that
drop
has
him
a
down a
plan.
little lower.
Sorry. Yeah.
He carries him with his feet now.
We're gonna hold off right there. Okay, we're gonna go over to Arky and Botorius. You guys are waiting in the Red Knight's keep. The Red Knight comes in, and you see him. He sits down. Some other knights, his royal guard, are there. Hello. Good to see you. How is Sunken City?
Well, it is not good. This madness that seems to have taken hold here is also in the Sunken City.
Yes, mortals cannot handle the Eagle Realm as well as the ancients and other like beings. I feel that many will die from the madness.
I have a question about it. This madness seems at times real. We saw a boy being attacked by gargoyles doing physical damage.
The madness is real.
But is it not only in their minds? It's manifesting itself in physical creatures?
It is real. The dream is real, the nightmare is real. Anything is possible at this moment. I can see already the two behind you. Ah, the loot. You are marked to me, yes? Yes, I believe I am. Yes, I was, Sir Liege. Red Knight. So, this one marked me was dead. This other one I could tell was also a soul from the Eagle Realm.
Yes, they're back.
It appears now that we stand in a peculiar state. I've just got word that my brother has died. The Dwarven King is no more.
Oh dear, I'm sorry.
Very sorry to hear that.
Thank you. Now is the time for action. The Archmage is not to be heard of. I do not know where he resides. He could be in his tower, and if there, it means he is unreachable. And there's also always the Keeper. The Keeper will not get involved. Therefore, it is me. I'm going to take a force. I'm going to head east. First East Watch. I'll send some scouts ahead to Solst, and we'll find out what we're facing. But from what I know, Dragano, he will want every soul on this world for himself. He wants to escape this world. This world is his prison. It's the same thing he always wanted, and because he had that chance, he took it.
So,
So
That's-
you have one job,
Oh,
and I wish you help. You must make sure the sunken city does what it does. You must survive. You must continue to thrive, to help mine any crystals that it can, and be strong. Or if the battle goes badly and we fall back, it will be the last position we hold.
I see. Well, of course. But anything else can be done? Certainly, we can't just sit in the sunken city and wait.
Sitting in a sunken city is not waiting. Running a city is not waiting. It is a lot of work. Surely you know this.
I do. I do know it, my lord. Just, proactive style of leadership, I guess.
We'll have to, up security, guards, perhaps warriors, bring in more people. If we're gonna, much to be done.
Yes, we will see to it. The sunken city will be unassailable.
Aki,
Yes.
make sure you get to Sunken City and you stay there. Make sure you protect it. Do not lose the Sunken City. Because if I've lost every bit of ground here in the east, I will have nowhere to go. And the Sunken City is well defended. It is important that you hold it. You do know how to hold, Aki.
I can do so.
Very good. Door opens and you see a captain of a guard comes in. Sir. Go ahead. One of the airships coming in from Rhaegar seems to have crashed. It's about 15 miles or so south of here. It contains the Crystalborn. Yes, sir. We need those warriors. I would like you and your party to head down there and see if you can help out. You can get there faster. You have your suit and your flying capabilities, yes?
Yes, of course.
Go to the south, find out what's happening, rectify the situation if you can. When you are done, make your way back to Sunken City.
Yes, my lord.
Can I say something here? I'm not really a part of this party. I'm just gonna say, I know that you're an ancient and you're putting them on a mission, and I don't know how that works because it means they have to go on it. And if they fail, you're just gonna rip their heart out or something. I just want to make it clear that I'm not going on any bloody mission like that. I'm just gonna be here. I don't know if the loot. If you want to be with me, maybe we'll make a little coin here. I'm just gonna. I don't see any reason to waste my life in these foolish missions. Is what I'm trying to say here.
The loot's with us. Right, loot?
Luke looks at you and looks at him and says, yes, I am with you. I am sorry. I'm still a bit foggy. Yes, I am with you.
Good then.
Very good.
I will travel with you, but I'm not. I'm not bound to anything that's going on.
Fine, Bludgy. I'm still not certain. I know you're just following because of the loot, so...
The red knight gets up. He goes, "Don't worry about it. You're not a knight. You're not a hero. You're a coward anyway. Good day to you all."
Ooh.
He walks out. Oh, burn! Look at me, little Bludgy, put in his place.
Oh, little bludgy.
It was a little mean, but...
But accurate.
But accurate, he says.
They lead you outside, take you back outside of the fortress. You're back in the heart of the Red City outside.
All right. Well, we need to investigate this crash. I was
way
gonna
south.
fly down. One problem I see is how will you all... I mean, I could take one of you.
Right.
How
I
best?
could wait here,
Yes.
or we can make our way there by horse or something. Catch up with you. I imagine time is of the
We
essence.
should have them do that.
So you'll
I'll
head
go
to
with
the...
you,
Okay.
right?
You will head
Follow
south.
us.
Head south 15 miles. That's where we'll be.
Do we really have to go on this? Yes,
Yes.
it's the right thing to do.
And because after we're going to go to the Sunken City, so gotta, we may not get back here. My point.
Yes. Yes. Well, we may have to report back. We'll have to see.
Well, we might, but we're
We'll
not
see.
sure.
No time to lose. Procure horses.
Let's go.
And head south. I grab Valturius and just start flying.
Okay. Okay, you grab him. You take off. Role play in the air. Flying south.
What do you think we're gonna find?
Well-
A plane? Crystal Born? What do they want us to do? They're probably all
There was
dead.
a ship, and Christopher. Who knows what happened? What caused this accident? We'll have to see.
Well, look for
See
survivors.
who's left.
This is
Yeah,
step one.
exactly. Better keep an eye out when we get close. People might be trying to make their way back to the city, or like if there's survivors, keep an eye out.
Yes. Good idea.
Okay, we're gonna head over to Relic. Relic, you this is before obviously they get there. You are walking up, and you just arrived at the airship. The airship is toppled over, and again, people already up. Red Knights, gnomes, and Crystalborn, and they're just fist fighting, basically. Weapons are on the ground. If somebody grabs a weapon, they use it. You actually see a Red Knight on the ground, and he just reds up and goes, shing, just hits the side of a Crystalborn, just looks at him. It's this big blue one. And just looks at him. He goes, just pummels over the Red Knight.
How many Crystalborn a year?
It's about like 150 here.
Wow.
What's the matter?
The Red Knights, the Knights are fighting the Crystalborn?
Well, flip that, and that'll make more sense to you.
The Crystalborn are fighting the Knights. Okay. Okay.
So-
Okay.
I love when Dan processes things like it like slowly builds up, and it's like, oh, all right, I got it now.
So it's all about the perspective.
Exactly.
So they're fighting the Red Knights, and it's clear the Crystalborn are gonna win to a point. But you do see some of the Red Knights are taking some of them down. The gnomes are just running, just running all around the place. What do you do when you get there?
I begin. I want to get an idea of like how many Red Knights there are in total.
Not that many.
There's not that many?
By the time you walk over, since you're assessing the situation, there's probably about like 7 left, and they're just taking a few down.
Is there any packs of Crystalborn that are working together, or is it like all just like everybody just like kind of doing their own thing?
There's one big one that has like a blue and white on his armor, and he seems to be kind of leading a group attacking some of the knights.
All right, so I make my way to like the guy that looks like he's in charge.
Okay. He just seems to be leading them through. You see they head over to a couple of knights, and like they're trying to attack them. The knights are strong. They're smart. They're well defended, so they are holding up in a couple of places, and they're holding up against obviously a large force. Suddenly you see the airship fire and fires cannons. You see some gnomes behind it. They start firing at the Crystalborn, and a few of them get blown out of the area. You see the big one kind of just hold his ground and then run up. He jumps into the airship and just smashes the cannon and like dents the cannon and breaks it in. That's the same one that you were following.
Okay.
You can get involved now.
All right. Jeez. Does the airship look like it's still intact, or does the airship look wrecked? Like,
The airship looks like it's taking some damage.
okay, it's not like on fire or nothing, right? Like, it's like, is it
No.
Is it flipped
overturned?
over?
Is it overturned or anything?
It's overturned.
That was actually the next
Say
question I was going to
yes.
ask. Okay. All right. And there was only one cannon that was firing, right?
There were 2 cannons firing.
Okay, if there's a second cannon, I go and stop the second cannon.
Okay, what do you do?
I will aim for the actual cannon itself and just arcane blast the cannon.
Okay. So the cannon turns, and the cannon is aiming at the blue guy. He smashed the first one, looks over, and the cannon, they have it turned, and they're getting ready to fire it. You come out of nowhere and land, and fire a huge purple bolt out. It goes out. Blast the cannon, you hear the gnomes. They get thrown back inside, and he looks at you. Thank you.
The gnomes are our creators. Leave them be.
Who are you?
I am Relic. I am the first of our kind.
He looks at a couple other ones around, and some people are attacking. He goes, "What should we do? Should we fight?"
Defend ourselves from the Red Knights.
Yes. He runs off.
And I'll follow along with him.
Okay. You get involved in the battle. Just tell me if you engage with them.
I will. Yeah.
Okay. So you start fighting alongside him. You're throwing magic in there. Every time you throw magic, people are just like floored by it because they just woke up. They've been up for some time, probably for maybe like a half an hour to an hour. You don't know. Like they've been going through that process. So they're awake and they're conversing, but it's odd behavior, odd communication with each other. Some people aren't talking, some people are. Some seem to be adapting better than others. And the ones that are very aware are just amazed by what you're doing and the magic that you're wielding. And it quickly goes out through that big one that you're the first. He just passes on, like that's what it was. You're the first one, and they see you as being very powerful. Archie and Vittorius. You land on the ground. You're probably about 200 feet away, and you see this exact battle going on. You can roleplay.
Let's get in there.
We gotta stop this. All right. Run right to the middle. Get in between them. Try and...
Okay, you're running over.
I'll fly over.
Okay, so you're running over.
I'll run.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Hawkeye when he leaves it behind. You gotta run. I can shoot him. Nobody would know. No one would know. So you fly over. You land on the ground, and you. Which side are you on? You see a couple of knights left. There's only about 3 or 4 knights left.
Right. So I just land in the middle and blast my blunderbuss up in the sky.
Okay, so he lands in front of you, like, and he's holding a gun. And you see that the Red Knights, they know who you are, and they kind of like band around you. You can roleplay.
Does he... He's in the suit, right? Like, you're like fully encapsulated in the suit?
Yes.
Yep.
I just think you're another one.
But he looks like he's defending the Red Knights. That's obvious. And they seem to have recognized him, so there's a confusing thing.
Oh, okay, I got what you're saying. All right.
Okay.
All right. I turn to I guess Archie. You all right?
It is me in there. You don't know who I am now. Well, I guess I don't know if you do. You don't.
Crystalborn, stand to the side.
No, wait. I'm not Crystalborn. I'm Archie Finn. I've come here to
You know the name.
see what's going on. What is going on?
I am freeing my people from the slavery.
What is he? I've been
No. You just arrived.
All right. What's going on?
He said he's freed his people.
Stand aside.
Allow me to explain.
That's nice.
We have been sent by the Red Knight to investigate the crash of a airship from Rhaegar containing Crystalborn.
You mean my people that he is enslaving?
Is that true?
Stand aside.
Are you from Rhaegar?
I am from Salt. Now stand aside or will not ask again.
There's a lot of them.
There are. I appear, sir, you've caught us at a disadvantage.
Might we have your name?
Who is from Rhaegar here? Anyone?
You see there are a couple of gnomes around. One guy's on this ship. He's like, I'm from
Clearly.
Rhaegar.
Okay.
Clearly, we could not stop you right now. At least give us your name.
I have said I am Relic. Now stand aside.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, you're not going to harm these knights, are you? They are allies of ours.
They have killed my people. They've enslaved my people. They will not be leaving here.
How do you... I turned to one of the Red Knights. Did you come on one of the Red Knights' patrols?
We were on the ship. Our job is to ensure the delivery of all the Crystalborn to the Red City.
I see. And how did the crash happen?
The suits started coming alive. They must be enchanted or something. Some sort of wizard, I guess. I don't know who's controlling them.
Suits came alive and forced the ship to crash. And who's this one?
I don't
He says
know.
he's from Salt.
He wasn't on with the rest of them. He looks like he was in the desert.
In the desert. Okay.
He has.
So-
He also the paint job on him is obviously completely different than everybody else.
You clearly won this battle. You've freed your people, as you're telling us. Please allow us to take these survivors back. They were not doing this on their own accord. Soldiers, you've won this battle. Let us part ways.
Leave now.
Of course. But
All right.
so you were not on the ship.
Okay.
You-
At this point, so after talking with him, you realize he starts to seem familiar to you.
Familiar how? Just vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
Hold.
Does he remind me of Thistle?
No.
No.
He not remind you of somebody else. He seems familiar to you. So when you first come up to him and you're interfacing him, you're just interfacing with another crystalborn. There's 150 of them, and this one's green. What's the difference? Green, red, whatever color it is. There's a blue one.
Right.
But now you're talking with him. He seems familiar.
Have I met him before?
Are the knights leaving or?
The knights are kind of just standing back and just waiting for everything to be okay. They know they're going to die if they don't intercede.
How many are there?
There's like 4 left.
So, my Lord Relic, of course, we will depart immediately, but I could ask you a question. You were not on the ship with your fellow Crystalborn, correct?
I am no lord, and you are correct.
Oh, I see. Well, my apologies. So you just walked over here?
I'm sorry.
No, please, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, the fans are like freaking out right now. Yes, you were right. Just give it time. And Billy Hansen, what's going on? He says use fireball. Enough with this guy.
Billy!
He just wants one of you to use a fireball and the other one so he can go to bed and enjoy.
Billy, if it's any consolation to you, I was about to use fireball, so just putting that out there, buddy.
Kiss Mega Goat for us.
Fans are correct. Are they guessing Relic's identity?
No. They're just piecing things together. So, does Rob realize or no?
I don't think so.
No,
No.
Of course, Rob realizes I'm just deep into the role playing.
You do realize?
No, well, I don't know if you fully realize.
So I don't think I do now.
I have an idea.
I'm not sure.
How do you not know?
So,
Who
Oh,
Relic
come on.
is? Wait, was it a...
so you encountered Relic briefly in Arcane City.
in the tower at the end of first season?
Briefly, but before that, which you may not realize because it wasn't role played by you, he was built in Sunken City
By Volt.
by Volt.
Okay.
But again,
Oh,
you
that's right.
but at the same time, you see 1,000 suits all the time. You were literally the man in charge of all the suits. He's got a suit. She's got a suit. You're all getting a suit. You know, in Rhaegar, everything else. You're dealing with a lot of them. But as you're sitting and talking to them, does start to dawn on you that this is the suit that Volt built.
You saw the first 6.
But again, to be fair,
but that's my point. Like
it's like a wizard
it should be-
making like 1,000 golems, and then one starts talking to you.
But
and you're just like,
my point is though is like if I saw something or made something the first time, right, and like they put it in front of me, I'd be like, oh, I know what that is. Like I've
So I mean,
been through
okay,
that.
if I really had been involved in the designing of these fancy crystal
You-
boards,
you-
I would have realized.
Well,
I
you
would have
weren't.
realized that.
You weren't.
But I didn't.
You didn't make him. Volt did.
Volt did.
But it happened in your workshop.
Right.
So it was like Volt's
were around
project. Right, you were near it, which is why, again, that's why it doesn't. It would actually. This is the way it's happening now. Would probably be exactly how it happened. If I see another human being on the street that I haven't seen in a couple of years, I'm gonna be like, oh, yeah. The same way that you're doing it, but your situation is much worse than that because.
You're gonna die.
Yeah. So
Okay, so it starts to dawn on you that this is Volt's suit, and that's where I'll leave it there.
So you were not from Rhaegar. You were not on this ship. Relic.
I already told you I was from the Sunken City. I already told you I was from Solst.
Right. So how did you end up? So you just walked here, and coincidentally found this crash?
I am on my way to the sunken city.
I'm
and
from
I
the
have come
sunken
across
city.
my people.
How about that?
And
We're all.
why are you standing with these knights?
The sunken city is part of the Red Knight's kingdom at the moment. So we've just been sent down here to investigate. But you came from Solst. And how'd you get to Solst?
Who cares?
Who said that? The knight?
The big blue one. Who
The suit?
cares? Who cares?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
All of a sudden, another one goes. Who cares?
Oh boy. Uh-oh. All right.
Who sent you to investigate this?
The Red Knight.
Well, tell him he no longer has any crystalborn at his service. My people will not be slaves.
And I turn to the person that was like
big
leading
one?
everybody.
Yeah.
Gather everybody up. We leave now.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Well then.
Us as well.
Us as well. Come on, all 6 of us. We'll go. Good day to you.
And I go over to the gnomes.
And the gnomes. You guys, too, I guess.
We gotta fix it, but we'll get it up probably a few hours.
All right, we'll send a report of your position.
Okay. Are we gonna get in trouble because not our fault? They came alive.
No.
Knowing Bellamon, I don't know.
I'm pretty-
I don't envy your position, but good luck.
We'll put in a good word.
I was supposed to get payment. Maybe we pick it up in a little while. They're here,
Wait, you work
Just-
for Bellamont?
just a couple of miles south, but they're all here.
I'll
And
verify
maybe
that.
more alive than you wanted.
do I hear this conversation
Yes.
about Bellum? Yes. I wait for them to leave.
Oh my
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh,
You don't know,
no.
We leave.
All
Okay,
right.
so the Red Knights run.
Yes.
So you leave with the
us.
Red Knights.
Yes.
You guys make your way, and the gnomes
Yes,
start
yes.
working on the stuff, and they start talking about like, oh my god, we gotta figure out how we gotta put the ship back together, and then we gotta make sure we get paid. Bellamont's gonna kill us. Yeah, I know.
I go over to wherever the lead gnome is.
Okay. Brooke, name the gnome.
Chili.
Shilly?
Chili.
Sheely?
Chili.
Okay. Hi.
You know Bellamont?
Yes.
Are there more of our crystalborn coming from him?
Oh, I don't want to say. Yes.
How many?
3 ships.
When?
One later today, one tomorrow, and there should be a couple every week.
I assume landing in the sunken city?
No, we come from Rhaegar.
But you land in the sunken city, correct?
No,
Where do you land?
we land in the Red City. It's an airship. We just fly along the water and over the desert. This guy doesn't even know how airships work. Well,
Aw.
I put him down.
Aw.
And I go find the other person, the tall one, the what's it called? The tall
the big blue
this
one.
Yeah.
What should we do?
I was headed to the sunken city to find refuge, but it seems that more of our kind are on their way to the Red City. And soon.
Whatever you think is right.
And will not see our people enslaved by the Red Knight.
I agree.
we make our way to the Red City now.
Looks around. The other one just some nods. Some just stand there. So begins the escapade. Okay, we go back to we're actually gonna go to you guys.
Right,
now.
I was gonna say we gotta.
Oh boy.
Okay, you make your way back to the city. You fly overhead. Oh, I'm sorry, you're running right now.
Yeah. Do we come across?
Yes. You come across and you see Loot and Bludger on one horse. We only can find the one horse. Yes, I'm having a great time.
All right.
We're all assholes.
Well, we're glad we found you. I think maybe they need to just go back to the Sunken City now. Tell Ginty and Volt to get ready for trouble of any sort.
All right.
We'll go back to the Red
agreed.
Knight and.
Wait, you're not seriously? We came all the way out here. You want us to go all the way back?
Yes, this is what adventuring involves. Traveling to
Situation.
and fro.
This is not adventuring. It's riding a horse into the desert.
That's
This is what the situation
many
calls for.
different aspects of it. So, look, please go back to the Sunken City. Tell Ginty and Volt we expect potential trouble.
Maybe you noticed that I have no rations of any kind. So what should I do? Ride a horse with this idiot 1,000 miles to the south?
Have them come back to Red City, get you supplied up, and then we'll have to go. Right?
Yes, well, you supplied up.
He just looks at you. Lute's like, come on, we'll go. We get going. I quit.
You weren't invited in the first
Yes.
place.
Why are they here? Forget it.
Good, quit then. Leave.
We don't want you anyway.
Get off the horse. Go ahead. Start
Do
walking.
you say that?
Start walking.
If you really want to go, go.
Why don't you walk on your little stubby legs?
I've been walking this whole time, practically.
Good, maybe if you start walking now, you'll get there in 3 years.
I've walked more than you.
I'm trying to say you're small.
Yeah, I got it.
Aren't they the same size?
Probably. No.
I thought Bludgy was a dwarf.
Bludgy?
No,
Bludgy's
he's
not a
he's not a
dwarf.
dwarf.
Why am I thinking he's a dwarf?
Oh, he's like a human, right?
He's a human, yeah.
Yeah.
Who the hell am I thinking of then?
A dwarf?
Maybe.
Probably some other dwarf.
No, definitely a dwarf of some sort.
Simpy Trexton?
She lied.
Maybe.
Tricked.
I don't know. For some reason, I just thought in my mind that Bludgy was a dwarf for
It's
some
probably
reason.
more that you just thought that he was a dwarf. He's human. You guys make your way back, and speed is along. You make your way, and you see the Red Knight once again. He sits down. What have you uncovered?
Shocking.
The Red Knights, the ones that you saved, Bal.
Shocking news. The plane from Rhaegar, the airship filled
The
with...
plane.
The airship.
It's a new lingo.
You mean the desert? The plane
No.
of sand?
The airship.
It's a new design. We'll get there in time. The share ship filled with crystal board.
Wait. So are you telling me there are ships that people share?
It's like an Airbnb.
That's another
So my
future
first-
idea.
My first question is, who shares the ship? Arky, I don't know what you're saying to me.
The ship from Rhaegar crashed. The crystalborn became active and attacked the crew and brought the ship down.
The crystal board.
Yes. The crystalborn,
Active.
they are active and have a mind of their own and have said that they will no longer be enslaved and that they are free and... What else?
About the one we met,
Yeah, we met one.
Relic.
Relic, he came from Solst.
He seemed to be leading them, telling them what to do. He said he was trying to free his people, the Crystalborn.
Yes, and then he said he was going to make his way to the Sunken City.
Interesting.
What did you and Bellamon have planned?
You should speak to the survivors, but it seems like he may have been
I know you were-
responsible for this.
You were buying these suits. What?
The suits shouldn't be acting independent.
They're all...
They were.
They murdered many of your knights.
The survivors will tell you.
Well, you stopped all the suits, correct?
We
Stop.
stopped them from
There was-
killing these
There was
few
over
remaining
100
men.
of them.
And did you destroy the rest of the suits?
We
No.
did not. We feared... We
There was
feared
over 100
to
of them, and-
engage.
Two of us.
You are heroes of Indaria.
Indeed, and caution seemed the better part of valor in this situation. Now,
There were so many of them. We could not. We barely got out of there with our lives. If they wanted to destroy us right then and there, they could have. But
Fine, I will deal with this.
so,
Head back to Sunken City.
yes.
we will prepare.
Okay. Farewell. Guess
Okay.
that's it. We leave.
You leave. I'm gonna let the fans now decide. Do you want the loot and Bludgy to go with them or not go with them? Blue is to stay in Red City, and red is to go with them to Sunken City. Blue stay, red go. Let's see them in chat right now. Blue stay, red go.
Oh boy.
So far, it's coming in red.
Coming in hot.
They like the idea of the two of them just wandering around, running into people at random.
Yeah.
Following us around and getting annoyed.
I just want to know how long these guys stick around for.
One single blue came up, all red.
They're like, no, this team is staying alive. Getting that down.
Too good.
Okay. Okay, yes. We're going back to the Sunken City. Perfect. I don't even know why we left. We made no money. All I did was ride out into the desert.
Well, who said you were going to make money?
Well, the loot is my new pickup. He's supposed to do some performance.
Yes, we've heard this story before. All right. I'm tired of it already.
I love that Scro is just getting.
Okay.
I know, it's my favorite.
Let's just go. Gotta
my
get to the
favorite.
Sunken City.
He's your new Carl. he's like your Carl.
Okay, so you guys begin your journey back to the Sunken City. The knights stay. They thank you before, or when you leave. The knights thank you for saving them, and you go on your way. We now head over to Abyssia, Olgar, and Lord Eldrin. You guys arrive at the fortress, and you see the fortress is actually somewhat bustling with activity. There's lots of red knights here, and you thought you remember in the past that the fortress was pretty much abandoned.
This is the one you mentioned before?
So you land, you're all on the ground right now.
This is Eastwatch, correct? Is it what?
No,
Which?
this is the fortress. Eastwatch is a city that's to the north of this.
Oh, that's right. Okay, sorry.
Remember Vimbanani and his wife
Yes,
on the side? Yeah.
yes.
Lord Eldrin, where are we?
This is an old fortress from the Red Knight. I didn't realize it was once again manned, but that is fortunate. Perhaps the invasion will make its way here. We can seek refuge here, hopefully. But, I don't know, I must keep, if you don't mind, my transformation quiet.
Yeah. Are these your allies?
Yes, the Red Knight has always been an ally to the north. That is where I'm from. I am a lord in Oakfrost. My hope is that my son is here. Hopefully he made it out.
Can we help you find him?
If you see him, he would be... looks somewhat like me and a bit like his mother, of course, but enough of a resemblance that you would be able to pick him out.
He looks like his mother. All right.
Enough like me, I said.
Okay. And his name is
Kadok.
Kadok.
Yes.
Lord Eldrin, is there anything... Are you suffering? Are you in pain?
I am hurt slightly, but I am fine for now.
Okay.
If you don't mind my asking, how did this happen to you?
I was defending my son and his friends and this city. I was on a mission. I made a deal with the Arcane City. I was to liberate it from the necromancers who had a great hold on it for a long time. And what I can gather, we did it. But in the end, I fought a vampire named Helifix. And I do not know what happened, but I remember everything going black. And I'm pretty sure he turned me. And I was killed. That was the last thing I remember until today.
You died saving Solst.
Yes, you fought bravely.
Well, thank you. There's no need for compliments. I am a knight. I just hope for my son's safety.
That vampire back there in the forest. Did you know him?
I did not. I don't know. I thought the necromancers were the only thing that were evil in the Arcane City. Apparently there were more hiding out. It makes sense. We thought Helifix was just working with the necromancers, but he must have had his own conclave hidden within the city.
He mentioned Findalar.
What did he say?
I don't even remember. I heard the name Findalar. And he mentioned that Findalar was in charge of Solst.
Indeed, he was. Findalar was a part of the plan to save Solst. I worked with him closely.
Where is he?
I don't know. I woke up in a grave.
We're going to have to find him. If you think your son is here, then we'll help you find him first.
Yes, I must find him first.
We may need your help finding Findalar.
Of course. I can do that.
It's good to have you on our side, Lord Eldrin.
Good to have allies.
That's right.
Let's go find your son.
And what's your name?
My name is Hogar.
I'm Abyssia.
Yes, I heard you say Abyssia. Oh, you are Findalar's friends.
Yes.
Yeah, old friends.
It is I who am honored to be with you. I have heard of your exploits. I have told them to my son when he was younger.
We'll find him.
I hope we do. You guys make your way over to the fortress again. It looks like it was abandoned and they're still fixing it up. Some places are in disrepair, and there are guards mulling about, and there's people bringing in wagons, supplies, all sorts of things.
I'm picturing like Winterfell, sort of.
Yeah, kind of. Actually, have
Bigger?
artwork. I don't have the artwork here. Todd, if you have the artwork, you can put it up. I don't think you have it. It would be listed as like abandoned fortress.
Like a keep.
Yeah, I don't have it here ready to go. But
Okay.
yeah.
Is it more enclosed or like?
Just think fortress for now.
Okay. Other people.
It's a very good artistic drawing, and I won't do it justice explaining it. You need to look at it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There are people outside.
Oh, that's it.
Is that it?
Whoa!
We do have it.
Cool.
Oh,
That is,
Hey, found it.
that is
Nice.
cool.
Nice job, Todd.
Nice, Todd.
Yeah. So, like, how would you explain that?
Yeah,
So,
no.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking of it. I'm like,
What is that on
fortress.
top? Is that a knight on top?
There is a knight on top. Yes.
And
Cool.
It's like kneeling at the top.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
with
yeah.
a shield and a spear in his hand.
that's a
Wow.
statue, I
That's a
assume?
statue?
It is a statue, and you see that we're right. That's the water right there. You're seeing, and
Yeah.
that's just some of the remaining of the cliff behind it. So you're right there across the water from Hallenbrand. But it's not right there. It's,
See, I
it's
always-
obviously it's a while across.
I always like vision that keep as like being inland more. I didn't realize it was like literally right on the water.
Yeah, it's right there.
Cool.
So yes, that is what the keep looks like.
Cool.
Thank you, Todd.
So, you head over to the front steps. You see that there are guards mulling around. Again, there are carts coming up. They're loading stuff into the keep. And for the way they're acting, you're not even sure they're aware of the invasion.
Okay. Does there seem to be a guy in charge?
Out here, it's just a guy just like going like this. You don't know if he's a captain or anything like that. You're not really sure.
Lord Eldrin, do you know anyone here?
I do not. I have never really conversed with anyone from the Red Kingdom. I'm very much a foreigner here.
Okay. We'll see if we could find who's in charge. Hi, guy. Walk up to this guy.
Move
Gotcha.
along. Move along.
Rob, what's
the
his name?
mom back
What's his
guy.
name?
I'm back.
His name? Trentman.
Trentman, very similar to you. Okay. Good day to you. Crystalborn.
Yes, I am a Crystalborn. I am... It's okay. We're from Solst. And, we'd like to speak to whoever's in charge of this keep.
Oh, well, Lord Trentman is inside. He's the one that you can speak to.
Okay. We have some, very important news.
Sure. Right this way.
Question here, is the sky purple here?
Yes, everywhere.
Okay, okay.
Am I seen as an apparition or am I?
You're clearly an apparition.
Okay, so like,
Just letting ghosts into the castle.
yeah, like to fly through would be rude, I guess. To just like, okay, so I just like,
Well, not like they can stop you.
yeah,
So
true.
you say to me like, oh, I'm an apparition, and you realize that they just don't really see you yet because he's 12 feet tall and he's standing in front of him. So he's just like this in front of him. So all he sees is this. And then he doesn't follow me, and then he moves, and then you see you. So he's like,
The madness, for sure.
Yeah.
so you walk by, and he's completely stunned, and then Lord Eldrin walks by. I am Eldrin.
And I am undead.
It's like sharpening his teeth.
A crystal born, a vampire, and an apparition walk into a bar.
Ouch. You would have thought the apparition would have saw it
Well,
coming.
not for me. Yeah.
You would have thought the apparition would have went through it.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So you guys walk inside, and he brings you through, and you see it as he's clearly a lord, and he's just like, basically he's just like routing where things are going, and it looks like they're overstocking. So it seems like they're like in the main hall, they're actually stocking up reserves from food and wood and stone and things like that. Yes, Lord Trentman. Here is these people.
You have visitors.
He looks at you. Crystalborn. Welcome to the Red Outpost.
Thank you for having us, Lord Trentman.
Thank you.
I haven't decided if I'm going to have you yet. Let's first
That's-
decide why you're here.
That's a fair point.
What do you wish from me?
We come from Solst. Solst has been overrun and violently overtaken.
We saw the skies turn purple, but didn't know that what happened. What was it? Is it a spell?
No. The town has been overrun by half-giants and vampires.
This is troubling news.
Yeah.
We do not have the forces to repel them if they come here.
Well, it looks like you're preparing for something.
We're preparing to recover the keep to its original stature and strength, but not enough to defend against an army of half-giants.
So this preparation you're doing here has nothing to do with what's happening in Solst?
It does.
Then why are you doing this?
We're not bringing the stone to his souls. We're bringing the stone to fix this place. It's been in disrepair for a long time.
Right. But your fixing of this place is not in response to what's happening in Solst?
No,
Then what prompted you to repair this keep?
it is orders from the Red Knight.
The Red
Forgive
Knight's
me.
orders. I see. Okay.
But it seems we are doing it too late.
Yeah.
What do you wish of me?
We came here because it was the closest place to Solst. We were escaping Solst.
If you wish to rest, you may.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I am Lord Eldrin. I am of the north of Oakfrost. Always good to see a fellow knight. And you are a witch? A wizard, sorcerer of some kind?
I'm otherworldly at the moment, if you can say such a thing.
Well, you are welcome to stay here. Just trying to get in the way of all the workers and such. And if we are attacked, I will expect you to help us defend it.
Of course. We're also looking for some people and wondering if you could point us in the right direction.
Of course.
A young man by the name of Kadok. Has he come here?
I do not know a Kadok.
How well do you know everyone who's here?
Under my command, very well.
Know them all?
Pretty much, almost all.
Sign of a great commander.
I hope so.
Well, Lord Tripmond, we're also looking for our friend, Findalar. Do you have any idea where he is?
I do know the name Findalar, but last I heard he was in Solst.
Yeah. We don't think he's there anymore.
I do know the escape plan for Solst, and I believe most of it relies on the ships. We have seen some ships coming out, but I haven't checked in a few hours with the scouts. We could check in with them to see what we find.
Do we know where those ships are supposed to be headed?
The closest place would be Eastwatch. It's possible they could head north to Delward, I suppose, but Eastwatch would probably be where they would go.
Okay.
This is if there are refugees, of course.
Yeah. And, considering everything that's happening, Findalar may turn his attention elsewhere. But it would help if you could get us that information.
I will definitely, to see what is happening here. I do have to check in, and now that you've told me that this has happened, I'm going to set out a rider, try to find out what's going on with the scouts.
Thank you.
Sit down, rest, and I'll take it from here.
Thank you, Lord Tripman.
Sure. You mull around, kind of find a place to sit. After a time, you begin to start disappearing right in front of Ogar.
Missia,
I don't know what's happening.
what do you see?
Do I feel like I'm returning back to my mother? I feel like I'm returning back to where my soul is meant to be, with my mother.
Where is your mother? What elder?
She's up, she's above the clouds, above the worlds. She's in the
Afterlife?
void, I imagine. Yes, but it's...
I understand this world less and less every day. You're gone.
Keep an eye on us, Abyssia.
Your chest kind of glows from inside.
Like glows more?
Yeah, for a second.
Oh, okay.
You fly back up. And go flying into the air. We're gonna go back to Archie and Botorius. We're now going through time a little bit because you guys had some travel time. You guys return to Sunken City. You arrive. What do you want to do?
Want to go see Volt?
You want to see Volt? Okay.
Yes. I know Evan's not here, but
Yeah.
still, that's what I would want to do.
Okay. You start looking for him, and you realize that he must be somewhere where you can't find him.
Oh, what did he do? With these suits. Well, we better go tell JT what's going on. I go and look for JT.
Okay. Look for Jinty. He's easy to find. You find him in the vault. And I imagine everybody's with you.
Yeah, I go with him.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, hey, Arky.
Hi, Jinty. So we have returned, unfortunately, with some dire news. The situation is worse than we feared.
Okay.
Not only is this madness about, but it appears that an army of Crystalborn have also they're claiming that they don't work for the Red Knight anymore, and they said they might be making their way here. He mentioned the Sunken City, right? That relic. I don't know why he wanted to come here.
I mentioned, I think that he was going to go to the Red City, but we were told we have to sure things up here. We've got to...
Yes, the Red Knight, in any case, has given us strict orders to prepare the Sunken City
build
for
up the defenses.
any potential attack.
I don't know what we're gonna do. The whole sky is purple. People are saying that Dracano is in charge now and everything.
Oh, it's gonna keep getting worse. I fear these will be even tougher than days of Kanos.
I'm gonna bring all our scouts in, and any farmers beyond the walls, and bring them behind, and we're gonna go start doing maintenance on all the cannons.
Yeah,
Yes.
we need to get organized and
Walls,
get
cannons.
get things all ready, prepared.
We must have scouts. Keeping track of everything going on in the surrounding area.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so time, you guys kind of prepare.
I check on the bar and Linda.
Check the bar. Linda's good. Linda's she's emotional.
She's running the bar while I was gone. I left her
Yeah.
special instructions.
Yes. She's cleaning a table and bussing a table, another table at the same time. She's walking around. So time passes. You spend a lot of time above, and for you, actually, we'll go back and forth. So you spend a lot of time. You're not sure how much time it is there, but you're up there. At first, you're there alone, and then eventually, your mother comes to see you, and you're speaking with her. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're hanging out basically for a few days, and they don't find Caddick. The scouts come back that same day, though, and they inform everyone that there's a whole fleet of ships. There's a dragon in the sky, which you already know about, and the ships seem to be making their way to Eastwatch. They also getting a report that apparently the Red Knight is moving his forces up towards Eastwatch. So that's pretty much all the current news. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys are getting ready in Sunken City. You're preparing. You're spending time out of form. You know what you're doing in the desert. You're basically recovering more and more of the Crystalborn at a pretty quick rate, especially because you guys start to get good at it. And you're storming the ships. So the only person I need to see what you want to do is you. What do you want to do?
No word on where the leaders of Solst have gone. Like, say, like if anybody has heard word from Arkham.
So at that point, where like a couple days pass, you're basically just resting. Eldrin is with you, and you're looking for his son. He's hoping his son's going to show up. The three days pass. That doesn't happen.
Okay. Do I even know Arkham?
Arkham?
Yeah.
Didn't you meet him in the? Wasn't he in the room with you when you came to? Arkham?
Would I know his name?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
No.
That's a good point.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then I guess it would be any word from Findalar. If not, if the only string I have to follow is Eastwatch, then I'll talk to Lord Tritman and tell him that I want to head out to Eastwatch and see if there's anything I can do for him before I leave.
So you talk to Lord Tretman. He goes, well, of course, wherever you like to go. But I know Eastwatch are asking that no one else be allowed in because they have overflow of refugees and they have another army coming in from the other way. So they've blocked off the city from anyone entering. You won't be able to take a ship there. If you want to get into Red territory, you could go to Hallenbrand.
How long is the trip to Eastwatch?
By ship, not that long. Probably about a day, day and a half.
The only way there is by water.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll try my luck in Hallenbrand.
Good luck to you.
Thank you, Lord Trick.
So Hallenbrand is sending supplies over to this fortress here. So you catch one of the ships going back. Some of the knights are very standoffish of you, and you weigh the boat back. The boat's like up in the air, going like this, and they're all the other guys are on one side, and you're on the other side. So you make your way over. It takes quite some time. You probably lose another day, basically just with the traveling and trying to get over there, and they're not going with any huge boats, but they're fighting the current a bit. Get to the other side. You're staying with the merchants, not the merchants, the laborers, and you make your way to Hallenbrand. And you see Hallenbrand is very worse off, it seems. The madness is definitely here. People are seeing illusions. Some people are, like I said before, manifesting things in the air. You're seeing odd creatures appear. You're seeing weird weather effects appear. You see fog come out of nowhere, they go away. You see somebody spring to life. That person polymorphs into something strange, disappears. It seems like thought is very radical and free and too free. People are trying to operate even during these times, because some people seem to be not really affected. There are dead in the streets, and they seem to be collecting them. And the biggest thing you get from Hallenbrand is that these people are suffering. You arrive, and you see people are talking about what happened in Solst. And the people start barricading around their shops. They start even like the guards apparently are starting to build some sort of wall. They're trying to pull laborers, and they're almost like they had supplies and all these things to get ready. But like normally the Red Knight was always ahead of these things, no problem. But it seems like all the preparations, all the defenses, everything is very much behind, not prepared, and still in the early phases. Your first thought is that if the half giants come here, they are going to sweep through all these people easily. They're going to sweep through that fortress, and they're going to sweep through here, because this is nothing compared to what they faced in Souls with the wizards.
Okay.
You enter the city. That's the feel you get. What do you want to do? This is Hallam. Do I have? Actually, let's pull up Hallenbrand if we have it.
Awesome.
So that's Hallenbrand.
Okay.
So you begin to walk around. Role play. What do you want to do?
As I'm getting off the ship, Caddock not on the ship?
No.
Okay. What?
No.
Worth a shot. Yeah.
You're good. I'm not telling you you're stupid.
No.
I'm doing three different things at once right now. When I look at you, it's not really.
He's not looking at you.
I'm in the game looking at things. This is cool.
Do I know who's in charge of Hallenbrand?
No, you don't know who's in charge.
Okay. As I'm getting off the ship, I grab a guy.
Okay.
Who's in charge of Hallenbrand?
You grab a guy. You grab this guy over here.
Is it like you know a guy?
The paladin in charge is Steve Krause's character.
The Paladin Reed, my lord.
Paladin Reed.
Yes. He's that way.
You have him literally 8 feet up in the air.
Do I remember Reed?
Yeah.
Okay. Reed. Reed is in charge of Hallenbrand.
Yes.
A knight walks up. He goes, actually, Reed just went to the central tower. We'll be back for a few days.
Well, he won't be back for a few days. You could speak to this knight.
Hello, sir.
Hello, I could. Crystal Born, yes, hello.
Yes. Are you in charge of Hallenbrand while Sir Reed is out?
I am. Fortunately, as you see, that we are very short-staffed here. There aren't many of our knights left. Most of the knights went to the fortress. They've been reassigned.
Fortress.
The fortress over the water.
I assume you're aware now of what happened in Solst.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
We're quickly trying to build the walls, and we're waiting for reinforcements.
The Red Knight did not see this coming at all.
We knew that a battle would come, but we seem to be ill prepared. Definitely between you and me, not the Red Knight of old.
Why do you say that?
I feel that the strategy of the Red Kingdom is always praised. Now I feel like we are just like anyone else.
Here in Hallenbrand, you wouldn't happen to know a young man named Kaddock, would you?
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to follow the refugees of Solst. I'm hoping to find an old friend of mine.
I've received Raven yesterday that the refugees are in Eastwatch.
Yes.
I believe they're still trying to decide where they will head from there. I believe the Red Knight is hopeful he will bring them home and liberate the city, but I mean, that is what he's going to do, I feel. Knowing the Red Knight's plans and the strategy. He will head back now, and I feel that might be a catastrophe.
I escaped Solst. It was a complete disaster. Destruction.
I hope that much of your people got out.
I'm not sure how many got out, but I'm hoping to find Findalar. Have you heard word on where he is, or what he's doing, or if he got out of Solst?
I haven't. No.
Okay. Can you give me passage to Eastwatch?
I know that they're not letting anyone in Eastwatch right now because they're already overwhelmed. I can tell you can go there, but it's not up to me. They won't let you in.
Can you get me to the gates of Eastwatch?
I don't have the personnel. I can tell you how to get there.
Okay. Do you have like a rowboat or something?
A rowboat? No. You'll need a much stronger ship than that. The current is very strong going north.
Okay.
You'll need some
I'm very strong.
Okay. You'll probably need a big boat.
Swim.
What is your mission?
I'm trying to get to Eastwatch. I left Solst. I escaped Solst, and now I'm trying to find Findalar. I have no idea where he is. The only clue that I have is that the people leaving Solst have gone to Eastwatch. My idea is if I go to Eastwatch, there's a very, very slim chance that I'll find Findalar there, or I could find amongst the refugees someone who knows where he is, or if he survived.
So you have one of two ways to get there. You could walk north around the mountains on the west side, or if you want to take a boat, although you say you're very strong, I do not know how far or fast you will get there. The current would be against you.
Wait, I thought you told me I had to get there by boat.
No, you can walk.
Out of game.
No, you can walk.
I'm trying to get this straight. So I'm in Hallenbrand. When I was in the keep that was being being rebuilt.
It's like this, right? So here was the keep. Right?
Todd, do you have the map?
There's
the
a
world map?
river that goes like this.
Yeah.
Right? Eastwatch is north, right? On the river.
Yeah.
Hallenbrand is south.
Do you have the world map, guys?
Just inland of the river.
Overworld.
So when you went from the keep,
Yeah.
you went south.
But I'm on the other side of the river.
But you're on the other side of the river.
That's
Yes.
what I'm at. Okay. Now I got it.
So it's like an island that goes like this, right? It's like
Oh, here,
the keep is like this,
I have it here.
and then the river goes down the middle.
Okay, I got it. I got you.
I have it on. Can you jump on my screen? Okay, so here we go. I don't know if you guys can see it. You are right here. Here's Hallenbrand.
Uh-huh.
Let's look at the whole thing just
it's
for
the
people who want to
inlet.
get it. So here's my mouse. Here's Solst.
Yep.
Stolz was attacked, and then you traveled down over here.
Okay.
You made your way to Soldier's Watch. Okay? So the refugees made their way to Eastwatch. They traveled. And they went to Eastwatch.
Okay.
You went to Soldier's Watch, and then you crossed. You made your way over. Wait, they probably were going.
Got it. Okay. Now I so I crossed the water that I needed to cross.
Yes. So now,
Okay.
now you're in red territory. That's what you were saying before. If you want to go to red territory.
You're on the right.
Gotcha.
You're on the right
Gotcha.
side of the map. If that's
So now
what you want to.
this would be an epically long journey. This would be like a month in itself to do that. If I mean, you don't need supplies, thank God, but it's really, really long. You could try to take a boat up here, but you're actually going upstream. If you remember, this is a falls,
Yeah.
Eldon, and these falls are coming down this way, so you're actually fighting it.
How long has anyone ever traveled by boat?
People travel by boat, but they travel in galleons and bigger ships and such. But no ships are going there right now. So if you want to take a small boat and you want to try to do it,
Good luck rowing.
you could.
Yeah.
It's good, Steve. Thank you.
Could
Thank
you walk
you.
along the bottom of the water?
I was just gonna say
That's yeah. I was thinking that before.
I was gonna say that. It's like he's just gonna start walking through the water.
I mean,
You know.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll tell him. Yeah, I'll try a boat and let's see how it goes.
Try boats here. Okay. So you walk back over to where the laborers are, and they're actually filling a boat. There's one boat that's still empty, and the laborer like turns around to like go get a thing, and he looks at you. Oh, hello, sir.
I'd like a boat.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're using the boats to get the supplies across.
Do you have a boat to spare for a crystal boar?
I suppose if you need it, you could take it. Since you're so huge.
I don't want to take it from you. I'm asking if you will give it to me.
If you ask me, I would give it to you.
Can I please have a boat?
He looks over at his friend. The friend's like, he goes, sure, take it. I'll load it in the other one. Sure.
Thank you. The guy I spoke to originally, is he still here?
No.
But can I have asked him a question before you
Sure.
left?
Okay.
You said.
He walked over with you.
Thank you. You said before, Sir Reed had gone. Where?
One of our towers we have in the desert, in the Red Desert.
Tower in the Red Desert.
Mhm.
What's in this tower?
Just a scout tower. It's not one that we advertise. It's how we keep. Well, in the old days, we used to keep an eye on the Queensland for any activity there.
Really? Oh wow. I spent some time in Queensland.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
I bet you did.
Oh yeah. Thank you for the boat.
Sure. You enjoy it.
All right, let's try this.
I can't wait to see how this plays.
Okay, so you show the world how you do this.
I pick up the boat. Carry it. I drop it into the water. Hold on to it. How fast is the current moving?
Right here, it's not that bad.
Okay. I gently step into the boat.
Okay.
Start rowing upstream.
Okay.
To Eastwatch.
Okay, you sit. Your giant 12-foot self made of steel gets into the boat, and you take the boat out.
Sitting
You have
low.
oars. Yeah.
That boat's low.
That boat's low.
Yeah.
Sitting low in the water.
You take it out into the water. Immediately you start encountering once you get out there. It takes probably about half an hour to get out there. You start encountering the water coming in, and immediately the boat
Sinks?
1,000%. Imagine putting a car in a small little boat.
That's you.
You can walk
You
on
go-
the bottom.
And then you try to swim and you realize,
Can't swim.
oh. And that is where we end Audio Dungeon for today.
I can swim.
Sure.
Whatever.
Right. Sure you can.
All right.
As a half giant, you could swim.
Yeah, you used to be able to.
You know how to swim. The thing is, when you go like this,
Back when
it
you
just
were
doesn't happen.
Yeah.
back,
You don't.
back when you
There's
were
no.
a meat
There's no
bag.
float. Yeah. There's no. There's no.
When you
there's
were
no
in 6,000
There's no
pounds.
oxygen weighing, bringing your body above
Right.
waterline.
You used to be a big meat bag. Now you're a big metal guy.
well, I can't drown at least.
Right.
Right,
You don't have
can
to
walk
breathe.
along the bottom.
Okay.
You can rust.
Okay.
Baby.
That does it for Audio Dungeon.
Oh, really? That's right.
Thank you very much, everybody.
In the world of Daria, heroes are born and will come together to save